StreamYard said it's showtime. So it's showtime, and we are live, unapologetic, back in the Unapologetic Studios with the actual factual Kim Smith. How are you tonight?
Bless, black, and highly favored. How about yourself?
You know what? I'm just praying for the world today.
Amen.
It's just so much to talk about today with the latest in entertainment here on the Unapologetic and Unscripted and Live podcast on all social media platforms and all podcast platforms. Check us out. Today we begin with, I must say, with a story that I'm not surprised about.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that it probably happens more often than is reported.
Wow.
But right here in the Windy City,
Uh-huh.
an unfortunate attack happened on the way to school with kids and parents. The actual and factual Kim Smith, give us the lowdown, please.
Yeah, so this actually happened after school. So we'll start there. Croshandra Hatter, 33, was picking up her 9-year-old son from school, walking him home from school. And she had her 6-year-old daughter with her. And as they were leaving the school, the group of middle schoolers, I want to make sure that we say middle schoolers because of some of the rhetoric that has been coming out about this, middle schoolers followed her and her children down the street, berating them, making fun of them. And then they surrounded them. The mother originally tried to use the fence to kind of like support her and the kids. She backed herself up against the fence and then grabbed them, telling the kids to go away, whatever. And then they start attacking the mother and then proceeded to jump the mother and the son as the daughter, the 6-year-old daughter, stood by and cried. Miss Hatter was then I had to go to the emergency room, her and her son, and she posted about it. And that is actually where the story took off. Some facts about her. She actually has sickle cell. A lot of people have been reporting that she was pregnant. It does not seem like she was pregnant. It seems like just she had a flare up. And if you know anything about sickle cell, you know that people that have sickle cell, unfortunately, sometimes parts of their body swell without them not being able to do anything about it. The only reason that I'm saying that I don't think she was pregnant is because I searched everywhere. I looked at the news sites. I looked at her interviews. I looked everywhere and nobody would confirm that she was pregnant. So I do think that unfortunately she was just having a flare up. The community showed up the next day to the school demanding justice for her and her children. The family has been packed up and moved out of their neighborhood. They have a new address. From reports, it looks like that they have someone bought them also a car. And it seems like a Chicago rapper has also agreed to fly them out for the weekend for the kids to meet them. She and her partner have did another interview basically saying that they are, of course, worried about what this type of thing is going to do to their children long term. And I'm going to stop there because I want your input on some things. Mm-hmm. And then I have a follow-up about some of what the parents of these heathens have been posting. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can we call them heathens?
I can. I can. I can call them heathens. I can call them a lot more things worse than heathens, but I'll stop at heathens. What are your thoughts on this story?
You know, as I said pre-show, I'm not surprised about something like this happening. Yeah. And I think that it happens more often than reported. I'm glad that there was a recording. You know,
they recorded themselves.
Oh, that was the recording.
The recording is from one of the kids that they posted and was boasting about.
When I saw it, I shook my head. It's unfortunate. But this is where we are with today's youth.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I do not think that is justified at all. I think this is lack of parenting. I think this is parents wanting to be their kids' friends. I think this is parents wanting to be out and about instead of at home raising their motherfucking kids. I believe like there was not a day that went by that me and my siblings was not scared of our mother. Like there was not a day that we lived in Tiny Welch's house that we were not scared of our mother. My mama did not play so bad that one of the mothers in the neighborhood, her daughter was jumping on her, right? One night she jumped on her mama and the mama came down to my mama's house crying, saying, I can't get her to stop jumping on me. My mama put on her shoes, put on her coat, turned around and said, come on, Missy. And we walked down there. And when I tell you, she snatched that girl up and she said, if you lay another hand on your mama, I will end you. Those are the type of parents I grew up with.
They're not here anymore.
Yes, they are. It's the lack of parenting. Lack of parenting is exactly what happened Monday.
Okay, so agreed, 100%.
Okay, period.
As a middle schooler, you know right from wrong.
Absolutely.
Okay, so 50% on the kids, 50% on the parent.
75% on the parent, 25% on the kid.
You cannot, and as a parent,
no.
and we've been through things in my family. You cannot govern your kids when they are outside.
I don't believe that.
And the rules are set up as such where you cannot discipline your kid and not go to jail.
I don't believe that either.
Okay.
I just don't. I'm sorry. Like, I feel like these are just excuses that parents are making now. I still whoop my nieces and nephews' asses to this day. I'm
not saying that kids can't get whoopings, but once they hit a certain age, now it is at the schoolhouse, what's going on? And they get to use this mental health and they get to use all this stuff against parents. And you basically can. My kids try to use it on me, and I'm not going to touch them because I'm too close to the finish line to be trying to go to jail for it. But it is hard. However, I feel like in our community, because this happened in the hundreds, in a mostly Black area, that this has become normal to just act a damn fool for no reason, to fight, to steal, to scam. It is just normal.
It's not
almost these days.
But why?
I don't know why.
Because lack of parenting.
No, it's lack of parenting.
Yes.
But the social media plays a big part in that too, because they're watching things. They have more access to things that they are mature enough to handle.
You want to know what I think? So, like, I have a friend who, her son is just turned, I think 18, if I'm not mistaken. And you want to know what I love about watching her parent is that she did not give a shit about like the normal. Like, her son did not watch TV. He had a certain amount of time that he was able to watch TV a day, and then that was it. He had to read. He had to PM. Like, it was the way that she set up parenting, right? So it wasn't this whole, like, it was the TV raising him, or it was the game raising him, or anything like that. Like, she never put her hands on him, but she gave him very strict enforced rules that he followed because he didn't know any better. So, like, this theory of like, oh, well, the world has changed, and so therefore I can't parent my kid. I don't believe in that. I just don't.
Well, it's a harsh reality.
It's not a harsh reality.
Shout out to her.
Yes.
But there's going to become a time where she's going to have to maybe change her approach.
She never had to. He's 18 and thriving.
Shout out to her.
And thriving. But it was just something that she decided as a mother that she was going to do.
At a certain point.
I'm not my child's friend. That was one of her things. I'm not your friend.
True.
So, like, this whole, people make it, now it's like a TikTok or whatever, and it's like the daughter and the mom, and there's like, I'm not your little friend, and it's like, this is my bestie.
Yeah.
We really believe that.
Yeah.
Like, that was the difference.
Yeah.
Me and my mom did not become best friends until I was 24. Literally 24.
There was the time in this 18-year span that this kid decided that he was going to still trust his mother and follow his mother's rules. That's my point.
Okay.
Because a friend of mine, Jaquetta, she said, hey, when you're a teenager, you can look at a 15, 16-year-old, especially a girl, and be like, this is who they are right now. This is probably who they're going to be. Now, they can change, but most of the time, that's pretty much who they're going to be throughout their adulthood. They've reached that maturity level. So a lot of kids just don't agree with what their parents say. They feel like their parents are old and that they have no clue of what's going on in society. Therefore, they act out. Now, I had to adjust because back in the day, I wouldn't mind going to get a belt. So I did have to make the adjustment. Now, I'll lock you out. You won't eat. You have to. I had to get creative, and so then when they are good, I didn't get used to not doing certain stuff.
Like shit, I'm supposed to reward you or something, right?
Right. I'm supposed to give you a pat on the back. So it is difficult. But at the end of the day, these kids knew what they were doing.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure this was not the first victim.
They had been bullying this little boy for 2 years.
Yeah.
This mother had written to the assistant principal 30 times about how these children were bullying her child because they were making fun of him for her being sick. I don't know if you watched the video where they were like zooming in on her ankles or whatever. Another side effect of sickle cell, it messes with your skin. And so the little boy is literally zooming in on her legs, talking about her skin. This is a problem. So as a parent, what do you think the next step should be? How do you think punishment should go about?
Well, see, if it was my kids that did it, I'm not going to protect them when they walk into school because, see, now they got the whole city out.
Oh, yeah, no. I know you've seen the video of the one woman. She's like, I'm not helping you. Yeah.
You go out there and because
you
now
catch that fade.
Right. Yeah. That's what happens, and don't bring it to my house.
Yeah.
It might be time for them to leave.
Honestly, it might be.
Because then they may try to whoop my ass because my kids out there doing dumb shit.
No, they definitely trying to whoop the parents' ass.
So,
and how do you feel about the parents of the kids that are getting online justifying and talking about y'all gotta calm down, they're just kids?
That is normal. I'm trying to tell you, Kim.
That is insane.
That is normal.
If you are an adult that woke up, and seen that your child was a part of a mob, because that's what this was. This was a mob.
Yeah.
You woke up and seen that your child was a part of a mob action, jumping a woman and her children. Yeah. For you to get online and say, oh, they are just being kids. Yeah. Somebody should be at your address whooping your ass immediately.
This is normal.
This is insane.
Because me working in a school,
right?
Me being hit by a kid in a school,
ain't no way. I
know that when I would call parents, they would automatically be on the defense when they see the school calling. When I would see them picking the kid up and say, yeah, I've been waiting to talk to you. But you've been waiting to talk to me about what I'm doing. But the reason why there's some problems is because
your kid. Yeah.
If a kid is not acting up, what the hell I need to talk to you for? If he getting good grades, what do I need to talk to you for? They are locked and loaded, ready to attack other people. And at the end of the day, it is just a lack of accountability.
Oh, everybody's part.
I'm sick of it.
I want this lady to press charges against every single adult. Yeah. I want the school to, I don't care. I want them to suspend these children. Some people have asked that they open up DCFS cases on all of the kids. I'm not against any of it because what I watched was insane. Brought me to tears, like shook. And I am telling you, these kids know who to play with. And the thing is, you want to know what's so crazy? If she would have started swinging first, if she would have pulled a gun out that bag, then we would be having a whole different, everybody, oh, they kids, what you doing? What you doing? I can't.
And see, that's what I was hoping.
I can't.
I said, I hope she get at least one of their eggs.
Oh, she was so worried about holding the kids that she couldn't.
Right.
And then she's sick.
Right.
Like she literally, you could tell that she was literally in the middle of a flare up. Like, I don't know if a lot of people know how sickle cell works or anything like that. Even how she speaks, like she's a very slow speech, like how she was walking very slow and stuff like that. Like she's literally in the midst of a flare up as this is happening. So she didn't even have it in her to fight.
I also would have waited I would have did the same path the next day with a bunch of people, and we would have been whooping ass.
I don't know how true it is. I heard one parent was brave enough to send their kid back to school the next day.
Yeah.
I heard the rest of them kept them at home, but I heard one parent was like, okay. But I genuinely hope that this is not one of those here today, gone tomorrow stories, because this is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And if you are a parent and you watch that video in any sense, and I mean for an inkling thought, that could be my kid because they are a follower, not a leader. You should have got up and whooped their ass just off general purpose, just off the thought that they would do something like that. Because if this is what these kids can do now and get away with it, in 5 years, WGN will be doing a story about how they did something downtown, hurt somebody, and they will reroute it right back to this story that we're talking about today.
Well, get ready.
I can't.
I'm not going to say the great state, but I'll say the Great Lakes state. We have Chris Bentley watching us live on Facebook. We're also live on Instagram and Facebook. It was going to be some slow singing and flower bringing because I said with the weapon and I fight kids. That's Shante Thomas. I don't know who that is.
Yes, I love it. Somebody said you better stop playing because y'all instead of y'all out here defending y'all kids on Facebook, y'all gonna be picking out their last outfit.
Yeah,
okay.
And I'm just glad that the Lord keeps me out of those situations.
I cannot understand. I have been flabbergasted at people defending this. Like I literally had to get out of chats, turn off videos or whatever, because if I see one more motherfucking video where somebody says, well, y'all got to understand their kids, I'm going to lose my mind.
Well, I'm not surprised at some of your reaction, the way you defend women's bad behavior and actions against men. I'm, kind of, but we'll say that for Kim's corner.
I don't understand how that is any concern at all, because these are children. This is bad parenting, period. And I don't care if you are a parent and you roll your eyes at me because I never delivered any, but I am telling you, y'all are failing a generation. Y'all are literally said all this like this is just how it has to be. You are literally setting your kids up for failure if you have that thought process. If you have let society tell you that you cannot reprimand your child, then you are setting your child up for failure.
That's one.
Period.
That's one.
Period.
But the other thing is that it don't have anything to do with society. It has everything to do with their mentality. But their kid does no wrong.
Mentality.
I understand what you said, but there is they don't think rationally or logically. They are going to defend. That's why you have these teens in jail and they still being supported and they get out and they do the same thing. You're not going to be able to come in my house.
Period. Point blank.
You're not coming in.
Period. Point blank. Y'all, look, all of you parents out there that want to be your kids' friends, go out in real life and get real adult friends so you ain't got to be your kids' friends, because if this is what it amounts to, oh my God, I can't take it.
Yeah. In more bad news, in a heartbreaking story, and I want to make sure that we say this out loud because the Unapologetic Podcast is worldwide, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Dallas Regional Medical Hospital in Mesquite, Texas. Mm-hmm. You people always want to run down to the south, okay? Now, there are some crazy things that happen in the north.
Clearly.
However, you all run down to the south and you experience a different level of prejudice and racism when it comes to government and the judicial system. So the actual fact with Kim Smith, I've never been to Dallas. You've been to Dallas. You've been to Dallas several times.
Yeah.
Tell us what happened with this Black woman who ended up having her son 12 minutes later after being ejected from the hospital.
Well, no, so this one wasn't ejected. The next story, she was ejected, but we're going to get to both.
Okay.
So Carrie Jones was wheeled into Dallas Regional Medical Hospital in Mesquite, Texas last week as she was clearly in active labor. Her mom is actually the person recording the video. Come to find out, the mom had called the hospital prior and told them that she was on her way, told them her doctor, what made them well aware that she was in active labor, all of this. And she still was held in the visiting area for over 30 minutes answering questions by a nurse. Yes, I found her name, LaCrista Vine, which they claim has now been suspended. I have never, of course, been in active labor, but I have talked to many women this week about being in active labor. And I wanted to know, was there any reason that we were missing that this nurse was doing this?
Mhm.
And every single woman that was a mother looked at me and told me, Kim, anything that she was asking her, one, was in her chart, and two, could have waited.
Mhm.
So this was literally just her not giving a damn about this woman being in active labor. Yes, she was finally seen. They claim that this was downstairs, but once she got upstairs to the maternity unit, that they, of course, went into action, and then she ended up having the child 12 minutes later.
Mhm.
And thank goodness her and the child are okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is a story, a type of story that we hear all too often involving Black women. And we have talked about this for years and years and years. And I honestly don't know what we could really do about it. I know a lot of people, and Ashante Thomas, if you could talk to us a little bit too, have gone to doulas.
Oh, I was just about to say that's what a lot of people are saying, that they said Black women, especially Black women, should start getting doulas as soon as they get pregnant.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, my niece is here via a doula.
Amen to that.
So, sometimes, we, you can control the uncontrollable in different ways. So, it's sad. And when Michelle Obama was first lady, she really went into this.
Yeah.
And
don't forget that was killed Serena.
Yeah, and Kamala Harris did it too, when they even had Dr. Jackie on for Married to Medicine and stuff. So this is something that's normal. But see, I'm not a big fan of these cell phones, but see, that is a prime where we need them. And I'm glad that the mother was doing it. Sometimes you got to record these people, and you got to take action and go for their jobs. And also sometimes whoop ass.
Go for their jobs, and file a lawsuit. And I hope she's done all three.
Yeah. So I'm glad that this mother and the baby are okay.
The next week, what you were talking about, another Black woman, Mercedes Wells, arrived at Franciscan Health Crown Point Hospital in Crown Point. She had been in
Crown Point, Indiana. And I think Ashante Thomas, I think that sounds familiar. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Y'all know that hospital? Y'all know I don't really know this area, but
I think so.
Yeah. So Franciscan Health Crown Point Hospital in Crown Point. She had been at the hospital for 6 hours. She was begging to actually see a doctor, but never was able to see a doctor. Was only seeing nurses. Kept telling the people that she was in active labor. They said she was not in active labor. Put her and her husband out. And she ended up having the baby on the side of the road 8 minutes later.
Oh, so that was two different stories.
Insane. So please keep Mercedes Wells and Kiara Jones lifted, because I cannot even imagine the type of trauma and postpartum that they're about to deal with.
Yeah. And prioritize yourselves. Do what's best for you and your prenatal experience and your delivery experience, to try to get people that you trust and people that actually give a damn.
And somebody that's going to speak up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Last week we were all online. Yeah.
Oh, y'all do know. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
After. Okay, yeah.
So last week we were online. We were in the great Midwest, and we had some East Coast people. Shout out to Josh Jackson in Maryland, Goshen in North Carolina, Ian Chappelle, Reverend Dr. Ian Chappelle in the trash state of Georgia, the actual factual Kim Smith and I, and one of our fan favorites, Leo, in Chicago. We had a great politics show. If you are into politics, or if you into just humanity and fighting for your rights in your life, we fighting for life, literally, in this country. Go check that show out on YouTube today. The Epstein files look like they are getting ready to be released, Kim, and I don't really, I don't think it's going to change anything, but be media worthy. But the actual and factual Kim Smith, what does this mean for America?
Honestly, it means nothing. So, the reason that this has pivoted, the reason that I brought it up the way that I did on the show last week is because, again, don't forget, this is the platform that Trump ran on, right? He said that he was going to release these files and all of this and all of that, whatever this, that, and the third. So he changed his tune last week and said, oh, of course, like I want the Republicans to vote for the files or whatever. We just want to get this out so it'll go away so people will know how good of a job we're doing and like this will stop overshadowing it. Come to find out, he also then said, oh, yeah, and also we're going to have Pam Bondi open up an investigation on the Democrats that are in the files. What a lot of people don't understand what that means is that any file that is being investigated can be redacted and withheld because an investigation is pending and going on. So even if they release these files, it's still not going to be anything that we actually want to see, because then they're going to come back and say, well, Pam Bondi is doing an investigation and we can't release anything and we have to do this and that. Like, Trump is very strategic. And then it also came out yesterday that an FBI whistleblower claims that back in March that he was pulled away from his post and over 1,000 agents were put in charge of skimming the files and flagging anything with Donald Trump's name in it. And that was over 1,000 hours of work. So all of this is very strategic. They're going to put out all of these names of Democrats, Republicans that he hates and stuff like that. It is very, very clear that Jeffrey Epstein had loads and loads of things on Trump. Like just the simple emails that came out last week. Everybody knows that Trump and Epstein fell out over a real estate deal, and ever since then Jeffrey Epstein hated him and wanted to take him down. And that's why it's becoming more and more apparent that Jeffrey Epstein might not have murked himself because of all of the things that he has on all of these powerful people. That's how you knew I grew up in the 90s, if you know what that means.
Janae Sequoia, live on Facebook, says they've already redacted what they needed to. It was all stalled on purpose. You can't trust these people. They've had access to these files for years and years and years, and so they're going to put out what they want to, delete what they want to. I'm pretty sure it's all just been a mess. But another reason why you should go watch the politics show that I forgot to end on this is because words like redacted were used. I had to look up so many damn words. During the show, I'm Googling, like, what does this mean? Ian Chappelle loved to drop the words, and Josh drops the words. I'm like, okay, what the hell does this mean?
Yes. So my bad. Let me say this. Redacted is remove. Okay. Yes. Okay. My bad. I didn't even think about it. Redacted is remove. So like when I file complaints, I have to literally go through and redact PPI, personal information. So I have literally taken a document, find what I need and blacken it out so you will never see it.
Yeah, but you don't need to say that. Just say remove. You got to go talk about some damn redacted. Like, I should have put it up on the screen like I did, like redacted, meaning remove. I mean, let's get serious.
That's what it means. But yes, I personally think all of this is BS or whatever. Some people now, I don't know. But Charlamagne has the thought that like this is the Republican Party like trying to out him and then like them taking their party back. But we'll see. Like everybody, it's the one senator or the one person that voted against it. It's like, sir, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing, you weirdo? Like, I can't.
Yeah. The government was closed last time we were here in the Unapologetic Studios, but the government is back open, and TSA is back to work, and air traffic controllers and all our friends and family who were affected by that shutdown are now back to work and hopefully got a paycheck. But the TSA workers got a nice little bonus check, huh?
Yeah, not everybody. So this was definitely a photo op. So Trump had threw out there that on his Truth Social that he was disappointed in TSA workers that weren't showing up and where's their dedication to America, whatever. Like, first of all, we are not at the principal office. Who are you reprimanding? But that's a whole nother thing. But what he said on Truth Social was like, if there's any TSA workers that did not miss a day that showed up every single day, you'll get a $10,000 bonus.
Oh wow!
And so then the day after the government opened up, him and his posse showed up with cameras and stuff like that, and she handed out some checks. Now, it has not been confirmed that every single person that never missed a day of work got those checks, but the people that were standing there at the podium for the photo op got the checks.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And we're supposed to receive a check, $2,000. That's something that he probably lost to Biden because he didn't put that money out. Because people go crazy over a couple of dollars.
They really do.
So are we going to be getting a check?
So he keeps saying that, but nobody knows where the money would come from. So he claims that it would come from the money that he's earned back from tariffs. And like I don't think a lot of people understand all of the tape that you really have to go through to do things like that. Like, we got stimulus checks because the world was in a pandemic, right? Millions of people died so you could get that $2,000 in your account. You know what I'm saying? So that, I think personally, I think that was just a talking point or whatever he claimed. At first he was like, oh yeah, at the top of the year. No, like the middle of the year. But I mean, like, people will see residuals. Like, me personally, if anybody gets $2,000, I would be very shocked. Okay. Very, very shocked.
Yeah, me too. But I'll take it. SNAP. Some people got their SNAP. Everybody hasn't got their SNAP yet. Correct. Some people have only had limited funds, and hopefully get your funds with Thanksgiving right around the corner. What are your Thanksgiving plans?
I'm going home.
You're going, okay. Yeah. You're going back to the 618. But some people have to reapply, huh?
So this is another talking point that they want to scare people with. So if you know anybody on SNAP, you know that they have to re-up every 6 months.
Okay. Like,
this whole theory that they claim that they found like millions of dead people on SNAP, that there's been getting SNAP for years, is a lie. You know what I mean? I know specifically for Illinois, you have to go to the aid office every 6 months and reapply and turn in everything in order for you to get SNAP, or they will turn that shit straight off. So again, another I think another talking point for them to type like Jerry, like scare people and try to like intimidate people. Like, now, if you were doing some cheating shit or whatever, maybe this might be the time to stop. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't reapply in 6 months when it's time to re-up, because it might be, some extra things going on. But I mean, if you doing SNAP and supposed to be getting SNAP, whatever, nobody I know has had to reapply.
When they start calling it SNAP instead of Link?
I don't know. I think a couple years ago. Remember, it was when we were growing up, it was just food stamps.
Yeah, it was SNAP. It was
actually booked. Yeah. So it went from food stamps to Link to SNAP.
Yeah. Okay.
Supplemental, additional, something like that. Somebody tell us what SNAP means. But it's a meaning.
Yeah, I don't like it. I just like Link. Just give me Link.
Just give me food stamps. Just stamps.
You can give me a stamp.
Yeah, hell yeah, you can give me a stamp.
And they done got rid of stamps, and they getting rid of the damn penny.
And the penny, you better keep them pennies. The penny's gonna be worth something in 30 years.
I don't know if I have a penny jar. I don't know.
I'm gonna find one.
I don't want nobody to come trying to find me for my penny jar. So my grandma, she thought that she had all these pennies. And I guess she saw the commercial or something. I hadn't seen the commercial, but they said, well, if you come to this conference.
Oh,
and
Lord.
you have this special penny. You get to do this. So she's like, Sir Goodwin, I want you to come with me out here. It was like Saturday morning at 8 o'clock.
Oh,
We were the
Lord,
first
no.
ones there, and we didn't get a dime for a penny. I was like, oh.
She still roll her pennies?
Yeah, I don't know. Look,
Man.
You're not rolling back out to no more conferences. I know that.
My grandma used to roll pennies, like they would go get the thing from the bank, you
Yeah.
know, and roll their pennies.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep y'all pennies. Okay,
Yeah.
you never know.
Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program.
Thank you. I knew it was supplemental something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in entertainment news, we missed last week because we were talking politics. Go check out our politics show. Great stuff from the Unapologetic Podcast and guests. Kris Jenner turned 70. And so everybody is saying, oh, Kris looks so good and this and this and that. And Kristen had more work done than probably Joan Rivers. I mean, let's get serious. Well, she killed a whole lot of damn people. But that ain't her natural look. I mean, she been nipped and tucked and pulled and pushed.
You want to know what's funny? Cynthia Bailey is just so adorable. I love me some Cynthia Bailey. Cynthia Bailey was like, I mean, I don't mean it like that, but like, it's crazy. Like when you look better at 70 than you ever did at 20.
Yeah.
And in I screamed because I knew exactly. But in her mind, it didn't mean what she said. Because it was Cynthia.
Absolutely.
But in my I hollered because I was just like, if she just didn't call this white lady.
Okay.
Oh, bless Kris Hart. I mean, from my understanding that the most famous person at the the most actor person at the party was her plastic surgeon.
Oh, okay.
Everybody wanted to talk to him. Everybody wanted his number.
Okay.
And like it seems like this was a star-studded event. Beyonce and her mama was there.
I was surprised to see that. What does that mean, Kim?
I mean, I don't know. I don't want no.
You are not a paid.
I am not a paid. I don't want no smoke with the hive. Okay. I thought it was very interesting that Kris and Tina and Beyonce were all together, but I guess
Kim Kardashian. That's the name. That's the key word right there. It's Kim Kardashian.
But yeah, the Beehive swept this under the rug very quickly. They just liked the picture and moved on.
Because they didn't have to be there.
They didn't. Yeah. But
they don't go to a lot of stuff.
They don't. I mean, this is like the Jared Kushner and them having dinner and nobody said anything.
Jay-Z was there.
Jay-Z. I know. I mean, look, hey.
Oprah
was
Tyler
there.
Perry.
Gail was there. Tyler Perry was there. Yeah. The folks was out.
Chris Bentley live from the Great Lakes and said they're all in the same circle, but we're trying to figure out what circle that is because we had the Kardashians and the Kanyes over here and purposely separating themselves were the Jay-Z's and the Beyoncé's, and she was hanging with the less popular white people.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, she was like I was used to Beyonce being with like the Gwyneth Paltrow's and like kind of stuff like that. I didn't really know that they were the Kardashian types. Yeah.
I was surprised to see that many bigwigs at this party, knowing that this is a family that is not that talented. And the show is flopping from what I hear. The Kim Kardashian, Niecy Nash.
Oh my God, it's so terrible. So and it premiered that day, and TV has just been horrible lately. If you want a good TV show to watch All Her Fault. All Her Fault on Peacock is literally some of the best TV you will watch this year. Okay. You go upstairs and get one of the kids to get you the Peacock and whatever that it's called All Her Fault on Peacock. Okay.
Yeah.
But it was so funny because nobody had talked about it, anything, but just randomly, all of us ended up watching it. And I literally just dropped in the group chat. I was like, what did I just watch? And then it was just like a ripper.
Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah.
It was so bad. But I'm trying because Niecy Nash and Tiana Taylor are in it. But yikes. I mean, wow. I don't. And then Ryan Murphy shows are usually not that bad because Ryan Murphy usually hits. Like American Horror Story in the beginning was phenomenal, and then I don't know where it went. But again, I was very shocked to see Beyonce and Tina step through.
Yeah, the money circle is what Chris is saying.
The money circle.
I'm not going to be watching anything with the Kardashians, and I'm very hard to watch anything Tyler Perry these days as well. So I just watched the Bears, who are 7-3 in first place in the NFC North, and I say that because we got Bam Flacco. Because we've been looking for you. Yes. Bam, where you been?
Time to put it on the calendar. Okay. Y'all ready to talk about the Bears?
Okay.
But I was told about the Bears that y'all should not celebrate yet because y'all still have more losses than wins.
Wins?
I don't know what that means, but that's what I was
told. We got 7 wins.
Oh, okay.
3 losses.
Oh, okay.
7 wins.
7 wins.
3 losses.
3 losses.
We have more losses than wins.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to ask again.
But I mean, to be honest, we would have to lose every game here on out to even finish below 500, I think.
Really?
17 games. That's 15. So no, we can lose a couple more. But I mean, the Cubs.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
I miss my Cubs.
Clearly.
The Bears are playing well. And they are being coached well.
Okay.
And they might be a season ahead of their time. So we don't want to have Super Bowl aspirations. But
y'all going to the Super Bowl?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. But we do have some key defensive players coming back, and we're playing against the Eagles, we're playing against the Lions, we're playing against the Packers, we're playing against the 49ers, all teams who are supposed to be much better than us. So if they win, we'll see.
We'll see. Okay.
Big Sean and Jhené Aiko, they're done.
No, it doesn't seem like that rumor was true. It seems like that. So
he was spotted with a model.
So he came out and was like, I have no idea who this girl is behind me. He just so happened to be in a place, and then she was standing behind him. Somebody took a picture. It went viral. He came out and was like, yo, I don't know what this is. I don't know who this woman is. Jhené Aiko came out and was just like, y'all really, really want people to be sad, and like this is just not the case or the scenario. So I don't know why that exploded like that, but yeah, not true.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted it to be true.
Oh, why?
Because then we get some good music.
Oh, from her?
From her and from him.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know, the music be good when people go through stuff that maybe she'll start singing instead of whispering. That's what Kaya said about Janet Jackson. Stop all that damn whispering.
Not whispering, but
whispering. Okay. You know, y'all walked out on Jhené Aiko here in Chicago. She was over at the house.
Well, it was too damn. It was cold, and she was late.
That means she ain't that good.
Look, we went on to the house, child. We packed them chairs up and walked clean on out. Said it's time to go.
Your boy Tory Lanez, which I mean, this story is still. I hope they do a true Hollywood story, or. Do you ever watch the show on TV? One for my man.
My God! No, that's Simone thing. She tells me about it, but yeah, no, I have not.
Yeah, they need to do a story on this because we still looking for the proof that this lady was shot.
My Lord.
But Tory Lanez is going to serve all 10 years.
Because he shot men.
Okay.
It's that simple. Okay. Like, I literally was telling somebody the other day, like, they was just like, I don't know, because I don't really like her. And da-da-da. I said, y'all don't ever have to like Megan a day in y'all life. All you have to do is go back and read the transcripts.
Okay.
That's it. Like, I swear I get it. I understand that this society has literally told you that court TV is real.
Yeah.
And that, like, it is, like, the court of public opinion matters more than, like, the actual law. But it doesn't. And the reason that Tory Lanez is going to do all 10 years is because he admitted to shooting Megan. And that's it.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chris and Bam, I say Tory need to sit down and not too much on Janet. I know Janet is your girl, Chris, but she do be doing all that damn whispering.
You know what?
And now she got on all these damn clothes. But go sit down somewhere. We don't need to see you. They said was wrong with Brandy. Why y'all on stage with these big ass?
Now, Brandy,
coats?
you got on a lot of
What
clothes.
is going
I
on?
don't know.
It must be cold in there.
It is not cold in there. It was not cold at all. They told us to wear suits, but we didn't realize that she was wearing 6-piece suits. Like, I mean, my goodness. I mean,
Overheat.
you know they're doing a residency.
I know.
I'm thinking about it. That heifer can't walk off the stage in Vegas.
Yeah, that would be a fun trip.
Yeah, like I said, depending on what the tickets is, I want them to get settled, get started, get a couple shows under their belt. Then I'll decide.
I had a good time in Vegas when the Bears were there.
Okay.
And I would like to see a show at the Sphere.
Mhm.
Vegas always they come up with things to keep you going
Which
back.
is true,
I don't
yeah.
ever need to go back there
Mhm.
ever, but that would be
I like
good.
Vegas.
And I'm happy for Gunica. I'm happy for Monica.
I know.
Because she's been out here working for 30 years
She
now.
really has. And now, is this her first headlining tour?
And this is, I want to say, it's probably her first headlining tour.
Wow, that is insane.
Yeah.
But I would definitely go see. Like I said, I gotta get a couple shows under the belt first, because if Brandy start acting a fool again, somebody give me my money back.
Yeah.
So I gotta wait.
Get insurance on your ticket.
They wouldn't even pay you back then because they said we seen the show. Don't forget, they just shorted us 40 minutes.
So did you put in a claim?
No, well, because don't forget, we went to the box office, so there was no insurance. But like some people, from my understanding online, tried and it said no because we only missed 40 minutes of the show. We got the show. Yeah.
You know, I'm just, whenever we don't do a lot of reality TV stuff on here, but everything is reality TV these days. It's really no separation. My cancer sister, Portia Williams, Real Housewives of Atlanta, was escorted off of a Delta flight by police. This story is not true.
So the way that they reported it, they wanted clickbait. So a unruly passenger attacked Portia out of the blue verbally on the flight. They were coming back from BravoCon from Vegas, and then the passenger tried to lie on Portia, but of course, like, it was a lot of witnesses that basically said that this was all unprovoked or anything like that. And then when the police got there, they walked her off for safety, but they, of course, took the picture of her with the officer behind her, and then they put out that, like, Portia was, like, under FBI investigation for this flight, and that was not how it happened at all.
Does BravoCon interest you at all?
You want to know what? To be honest, I would go if somebody would go with me. I watch Beverly Hills. And then I also watch, I watch some of the white shows. So, but I think I'm the only one out of my friend group that watches beyond, like, Potomac and Atlanta. So I don't think the girls would pay, because, like, I think one day
Salt Lake City.
Okay, see, I have a lineup that I watch or whatever. I don't watch Salt Lake City. Keeps coming back up to me, so I might have to go and break down and watch it. But I don't know very many people that would pay like $400 for the day to go for that. Like, it's $400 just for like one day.
So if I can interact with some of them, I would go.
No, you can interact with everybody.
The fact that it was in Vegas was
it's always in Vegas.
No, it was in New York, and at one time it was in Miami, I think.
No. So Miami, it was the one where it wasn't really BravoCon. They did a Bravo week. Like the actual BravoCon, both times have been in Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Bama said she'd catch Amtrak. That's not going to happen. But Portia, now she's dating this lady that looks like a man.
She's dating a man and a woman.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But the lady looked like a man. And it's just like, I just think that Portia's doing way too much now. And it's not necessary. It's just too much. It's too much. And how Atlanta Housewives got K. Michelle.
I'm not watching it.
And I don't think that I have time for that. Potomac is kind of getting a little better, but your girl was at the thing.
Potomac is terrible.
It's getting a little bit. Not getting a little
better. It is
okay.
Absolutely terrible. This should be Angel's one and only season.
Who is Angel?
Angel is the WAG, the new girl.
The big one.
Yeah.
Did you see that picture? We missed them.
Well, one thing I do want to say is that she just had a baby.
Sorry.
I don't know why this is not coming up in conversation when they were talking about the photo. Clearly, the photo is doctored, right? I mean, not doctored, but you know what I mean. It has filters and stuff. But also, she is breastfeeding. She literally just had a baby. That is where the weight comes from. Do you know her husband?
No.
Well, why did they act like he was such a big deal in the NFL?
She acts like that.
She said he was a starter all 10 years.
She acts like that.
Okay, never mind. You know, I don't know football.
There's 50 plus people on the NFL team's roster.
A team?
Yes,
50
it's
people
over
on one
50
team?
people. And then you get practice squad people. Football has a lot.
Too much.
It's not a lot of NFL people don't get paid or are stars.
Oh.
It's only a handful.
Okay.
And her husband ain't one of them.
So you don't know him at all?
I never heard of him.
Do you know the one that Jazzy married?
No.
Oh, damn.
But I think he's more popular than her husband.
Oh.
I think I've heard his name more, but then like Chris Samuel.
Oh, I know everybody knew Chris.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Now he was a real big deal. Chris Samuel.
Right.
Okay.
Especially in that area.
Got it. Okay. Then he was good in college too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So I don't know, but your girl Karen Huger made a special guest appearance.
Karen is back. I told you. I think that's going to be the end of the season. I think the camera's going to pick back up with Karen's first interview. That's my predicament.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I would like for you to watch Salt Lake City.
I think I might.
Just because of Mary. Mary is the only black person in Salt Lake City.
Now you know they claim that she has a cold.
That's why I wanted to make sure. I was about to move on, but I said I got to make sure I bring this up. So, yeah, Mary is. You know how certain black people they get around.
Mm-hmm.
You know I like the YTs. I think that's a
that is. The YTs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she gets, black people get around the YTs and they don't
act like themselves.
They still out.
Okay.
She black.
Oh.
And she bougie.
Okay.
And designer and blah blah blah.
She bougetta.
But she black.
Oh.
She don't hide from being black.
Oh.
She's black.
Okay.
And I love it. On a white show.
On a white show. So you know how people were making fun of Garcelle when she but Garcelle is I feel like she's different because Garcelle's been in modeling world for so long. She's been in Hollywood for so long. I felt like Garcelle was being herself, but people that was one of their critiques. They were just like, Garcelle's not black enough.
Yeah, well, I don't even think Garcelle, she didn't even grow up here, did she?
No, she's from Haiti.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
right.
Yeah.
So she's French. So yeah. But Mary is a black woman
that married her grandmother's father. I mean, married her grandmother's husband.
Right. But
because the Lord told them that he wanted them to marry after the grandma died.
The grandmother told her that she wanted her to be with him. But I don't think that's not her. I don't think it's her biological grandfather, though. I don't think there's blood shared with the grandfather and her. I think it might be somebody that she married later after.
Like the grandma got remarried.
Right. That's what I think, but I'm not sure. But they do have a documentary coming out.
Yes.
And it's probably going to be good. I'm going to watch.
I'm going to watch the documentary first.
You can watch the documentary first.
Okay.
But Mary just went back to her church. Her church was closed, and now the doors are back open. This on the last episode. Hey,
now she a pastor?
She is the pastor.
Oh my God.
She is the pastor.
Oh my God.
And she didn't shy away from that BravoCon. She was like, everything is false. It's ridiculous. And in her defense about when people say it's a cult and cult following, you have to remember that you have a choice.
Oh yeah, absolutely. To leave.
Right, to leave or to follow.
Oh, which is true.
You don't have to do it. Nobody's putting a gun to your head and say, hey, it's what you think, you feel like you believe. They're not saying, well, they may say, okay, well, if you leave, you're not going to get your blessings or whatever. That may scare you. But at the end of the day, you should be worshiping a person anyway. You should be worshiping God.
You do not, what they say, no false idols.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Mary might be interesting. And shout out to Wendy for showing up and talking about her case and not shying away from it. So shout out to Wendy and Eddie as well. Both of them were there too.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Wendy and Eddie. I don't trust them at all.
Dr. Wendy.
Outkast, Cyndi Lauper, Salt and Pepper, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't have time for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know, they did put in Missy a few years ago. Patti LaBelle's not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't have time for them.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Especially the Salt and Pepper.
Yeah.
And Spinderella for being the very first female DJ being inducted.
Yes.
Shout out to Spinderella.
Yes. Yes. Moving on. Offset, new album out, new flop, as the people would say. And I'm pretty sure that makes you happy.
No, not at all. Like, I want to be very clear about something. Like, I don't mind Offset in any type of way at all. The only thing that I mind is him badgering and like, bothering Cardi B. And like, no matter what, the respect should come from the fact that she carried 3 of your children, right? So like, I don't really understand. 4. No, she got 4 kids. 3.
4 of his, she's still married. That's his kid. That's what I'm saying.
And let me be honest with y'all. Like, I really, really want y'all to stop like picking up law books thinking y'all know what it means, because you don't. Okay. That law does not mean that at all in any way.
What does it mean?
Oh my Lord. So some laws that were drafted back in the 1800s or things like that, like it just doesn't have any type of relevance in this at all. And I just want to be clear. While all y'all still talking about her being married, she is the one that wants the divorce now. He wants her money. And so therefore, that is why they are not divorced. But I really hope that people heard Cardi B the other day when she said that she's actually scared because the obsession is becoming something more. And she said that she wants people to stop laughing about this situation because she is now in fear.
Of what?
Him. He claims that I guess he was hacked, that he never posted that post. And then his people came out and was like, oh, he's happy for them. He's happy that she's having the kid or whatever like that. But then in the back door, she's like, he is on the phone, belittling her, screaming, yelling, acting a fool, all of that. Like, we have to find a balance. Like, at the end of the day, Offset and Cardi B have been legally separated for over a year. It was a year in July. Cardi B is not going back and forth. She's not creeping off to him and then coming back, extending the divorce or anything like that.
You don't know that.
The only reason that they are not divorced is because he will not sign the divorce settlement.
You don't know that she don't go back creeping to him. How dare you?
I know.
How dare you?
She's not.
You don't know that.
She's not.
Baby mamas and baby daddies since the beginning of time creep with each other.
She's not.
And creep on their new wife or new husband with their baby mama or baby daddy. You don't know that.
She's not.
Offset. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that you went through all this stuff and you didn't come out with nothing good. Okay.
I mean, that's the part that I'm confused about.
But I also want you to clear before we move on, because see, this is what I said. Like in the beginning, you were real strong on like these kids. When these women be doing stuff, you think you got an excuse after excuse.
Kids and adults are 2 separate things. And again, I will
accountability is accountability.
No. Kids and so right. So that's why I said 75% on the parents and 25% on the kids.
And Cardi needs to be held accountable.
For what?
Married, what's the rule with being married and it goes and the kid is the husband's, even if it's not biological?
That's true.
That's not a true rule.
That's not a true
thing.
So
somebody made that up?
They literally found something in a law book. Don't pick up law books if you don't know how to read it.
Kim did go back to the 1800s.
Just like y'all didn't know what redacted mean. Like,
I didn't. Don't blame it on the people.
I'm just saying.
Don't blame it on the people.
Please stop asking Chat GPT about things that you don't know anything about. And what does Cardi B need to be? Why is Cardi B being blamed for this?
Being blamed for what?
You just said Cardi B should be ashamed of herself. Why
she got pregnant when she married?
That woman is legally separated.
Get a divorce.
Oh my God. This man done cheated on this girl for 7 years. 7 summers. And nobody cares.
And she was cheating too.
No, she was.
She cheated and got married. That's what she said.
And right, okay. So she has to be cheating because he cheated.
Why
She has
is
to be
her
cheating.
word law?
Because why? Let me explain this. Cardi B could have literally been with anybody. Anybody. Do you think, especially how bitch made some of these men are these days, that if Cardi B was creeping with somebody, that they wouldn't have came out and told the world? I'm being completely honest.
I'm being honest.
Okay,
I don't think that they have. I don't think that they would.
If we're not gonna have a real conversation, then I don't want to do it.
Why would
I don't want to do it.
why would a celebrity man or a man with a whole bunch of money
All
come out
of
and say that
these
he
men-
messed with
All
Cardi B?
of these celebrity men is out here low key talking about who they sleeping with. All of them. And you trying to tell me that if Cardi B actually slept with the cousin, because that was the first rumor, right? So if that was actually true, you don't think that would have actually come out?
It don't have to come out.
Okay.
No,
I can't believe y'all.
Let's
cannot
okay.
believe y'all.
You
I'm
are
upset.
giving Cardi B
I am
way too much credit.
all
as
I
you
do
would say.
all I do is read the complaint. And the complaint says that Cardi B is the one that filed for legal separation, that Cardi B is the one that asked for the divorce. I am not going off her Twitter.
If you can read the complaint all you want, just like you about to get the Epstein files. We just said everything not going to be true.
No. Redaction and complaint is two different things. The Epstein files are going to be redacted.
Kim.
Okay.
Y'all
want her to be wrong.
No, I don't want her to be wrong. I
do.
want women to be held to the same standards of accountability as men. So I find myself sitting here having to defend men that I don't want to defend. I don't want to defend Offset, but I cannot allow you to keep saying that. First, Cardi B was a Love and Hip Hop.
And
Cardi B was a stripper.
Okay.
Cardi B's a hood rat from New York City. Okay.
Wow.
So it don't matter how much money she got.
Okay.
And as we can see, there's still this hood rat from New York City.
And so because of all of that, what should she be held accountable for?
That means that she should not be given this royal treatment.
It's not royal treatment. What should she be held accountable
celebrity
for?
Rapper. She should be held accountable for cheating just like him, for if people, y'all don't really care about religion anyway, but if having a baby while married, that's a problem. And then you go get pregnant by somebody that got 3 other women pregnant at the same time. What type of morals or values are you giving Cardi B that want to have a baby with somebody?
But I just want to make sure I'm understanding. Out of this scenario, she should be the one with morals, not the man that she stood in front of God and said that she was going to marry.
I'm saying they both. I'm saying I'm putting it on both. Okay. You're putting it on him.
Okay, got it. Right. So she's a hood rat, and because she's a hood rat, she has to be doing these terrible things, and she should be held accountable because both of them were on some fuck shit.
Both of them were on that, okay. Right? But she has to be held to the same standard as him.
Got it.
And because she is just this big celebrity now who got a couple of nice songs, and she ain't even all that on the rap side, that y'all just Cardi. Stop.
I don't even like Cardi. I like Cardi as songs. I don't know Cardi on Love and Hip Hop. I don't know any of that. I like Cardi because if I go out into a brunch, I can bop to her. That is it. But what gets on my nerves is this entire shift of men trying to shame her for something that they don't think is right. You don't get to shame a woman because in your mind it's not.
And you don't get to shame a man.
What I'm saying is we're not going to take away from the fact that Offset is the one. Look, don't start something that you can't finish, right? Offset jumped out there and embarrassed this woman for 7 years, and then now he's hurt because she's pregnant by somebody else. As a man, don't start something you can't finish, period.
At the end of the day, Kim, I'm defending men.
Sure.
But I feel like Offset, and as I said to all these other people, leave these damn. You got too much money to get married. Stop getting married. Stop recycling these hoes. Stop. She been a former stripper. What do you expect? What's the saying? What they say? You can't turn a whore into a housewife.
Y'all do a lot though.
They sure do.
I'm just saying, y'all do a lot though.
Offset is a damn.
I'm just saying, y'all do a lot though.
I was at work today, and there was some people that looked like the Migos that came in today. I got to say, there was like 5 of them. So I'm like, they all had neck tattoos. I'm like, okay, what's going on here?
Okay.
You know what? I got some people to agree with me today.
Of
Shout out to
course.
Chris Bentley and Bam Flacco. Bam, we need to talk real soon. Ryan Coogler confirms he is already working on Black Panther 3. I did not see Black Panther 2, and I fell asleep on Black Panther. So, the actual and factual Kim Smith, I didn't.
I am a Marvel fanatic. Black Panther is one of the best Marvel movies, especially the first one. I am heartbroken that Chadwick is not here to carry on with this. I thought Shuri did a great job in the second one, but it did not hold. From my understanding, 3 is in the works, like he said. Denzel accidentally kind of told this a while ago, it wasn't supposed to. Okay. But then they tried to make it like it was a thing or whatever.
Was Denzel in any of them?
No, Denzel is not, but it's been said that he might make an appearance in this one. And I don't get me, I love Desmond Idris. I love Snowfall. It is one of my favorite series. But the rumor is that he might be the new T'Challa. And if that is true, Ryan, I'm going. I promise you I will support, but it's just going to take me a little while to get there.
Yeah. Okay. I'm a big Jim Carrey fan.
Love Jim Carrey.
In Living Color.
Liar.
See him coming back in the Jetsons movie. I wish it was something more creative. Loretta Devine took the words right out of my mouth. So you just keep reinventing. Y'all got to put y'all creative juices together.
Yes.
But good to see Jim Carrey.
Yeah, and the Jetsons. I used to love the Jetsons. Right now, we're living in the year that I think the Jetsons was. I think somebody pointed that out on TikTok a little bit ago. And last time I looked up in the sky, did you see a flying car?
I have not seen.
I have not seen. The Jetsons told us that we was going to be in flying cars by now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But we have reported on this show, and we've shown the video of a flying car. They do have flying cars, but not flying through the air.
I'm good.
And then with the TSA being short, we definitely don't want the air traffic controllers. We definitely
no. I'm gonna stay on the ground.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stay on the ground. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then you got to watch out for the cars flying.
Can you just imagine the accident?
Yeah.
You didn't stop at the stop sign. The 18-wheeler blew it. Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna stay on the ground.
The DUIs.
Oh my God. Yeah. Y'all can keep it.
Liar. One of my favorite.
Love Liar.
Oh my God. Ace Ventura. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Shout out to Jim Carrey. Shout out to the Wayans family.
Yeah.
For taking a chance on Jim Carrey when nobody else would.
Going to the NFL, in Manhattan, I want to say a New York Jets player was shot. I don't know what happened. That's why we have the actual factual kill, but he didn't even make it to play in the game with your boy Justin Fields.
Yeah. So Chris Boyd was shot outside Say Less restaurant in New York. He was shot in the stomach and was in critical condition. Unfortunately, the bullet has moved to his lungs. He is in stable condition right now, but I guess right now they're trying to assess to see if they are going to be able to take the bullet out. It seems like that it stemmed from some type of argument within Say Less, and that is all the information that they have.
And Say Less is the club?
Yeah, it's like a restaurant club.
Okay.
In New York.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just give me the money, Lord. I'll stay in the house. I'll stay in the house.
You ain't going outside?
I'll be in the Hamptons or something.
Oh, now that I would do.
I would be exclusive. Martha's Vineyard.
Oh, give me Martha's Vineyard, okay? Give me Martha's Vineyard.
You won't have to worry, but you give me the money, Lord.
You ain't going to see me again.
You won't have to worry about it.
You ain't got to worry about me?
No.
You ain't got to worry about me.
You ain't shooting me.
I'm going to be in the house.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you messing with my money. That's what Mary said on Precious. Chris, she said, you messing with my money. You got this white lady ringing my buzzer. Rest in peace to Marshawn Nealon.
Yeah.
The girlfriend, was she pregnant?
She was pregnant.
Oh, wow.
And
the
NFL is pregnant.
Right.
Sorry. And the NFL has set up a fund to take care of her and the baby.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy to hear that. This story was just heartbreaking. It seems like that she was trying to warn people that he was spiraling. It seems like that he had lost his mother the year before, and it doesn't really seem like he like kind of bounced back from it. I don't really think that people understand how sometimes grief can really take you out. And then I think it's just a sad story all around. They found his abandoned car at like 9:30, but unfortunately didn't find him until like 1:30 a.m. with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. So, just sad all the way around.
Was he active?
Yeah, he had just played the week before.
Wow.
And had made his first touchdown, second year in the league.
So this is proof
Yeah.
that money, fame,
absolutely,
celebrity
does not
make you all the way happy.
Absolutely not. Yeah. He lost his mother.
And you have to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
You have to not be superficial, and to have these superficial things, to have this money, to have the celebrity, it takes being in good health.
Yeah.
Mentally too.
And I think it's also having the right people around you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 24 years old, a lot going on all at once. Just very, very sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with the wife and a baby on the way.
Yeah. Well, girlfriend, but fiance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. It's terrible.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. We talked about right to choose or right to choice bill here not too long ago, where you can, get some assistance with your suicide. And I'm not opposed to, well, we talked about that too, where being pro-life and pro-choice. So I don't know. But Alice and Ellen Kessler, they were twins. They were born in 1936, decided to end their lives by assisted suicide on the same day. What are your thoughts on that? Do we know who they are?
They used to be very big in the 50s and 60s. They were
50s and 60s. Okay,
yeah, 50s and 60s. They were movie stars.
Okay.
And yeah, twin sisters, and I guess decided that they didn't want to live on this earth without each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do they go to heaven?
I told you about that. We talked about
What did we say? I forgot.
Suicide is suicide.
Okay.
Yeah.
10-4 to that. Terrence J is married to his Essence. Did a nice spread on him. T.I. brought him out.
Yeah.
Have the people lined up on Terrence J and this new fiance, who I think is 25?
She's 27.
She's 27 and he's 43. 43.
Michaela Sutton, 27, and Terrence J, 43, got married in Dubai. I don't think people have let up. I personally think this is normal now. I think we have heard enough podcasts to tell us that, older women are out, younger women are in. And I think, Terrence J, I wish them the best, and I hope that she's happy. And if she's not happy, I hope that she can fake it long enough to be okay.
Prenup. Do we got a renup or prenup?
I'm pretty sure Terrence J ain't crazy.
Well, Offset.
Well, I mean, no, it's not. But don't forget, she has more money. That's the reason that the divorce will not end. But yeah, I don't understand why people were so upset with this. Like, literally, this is every day, all day. Like, yeah.
Speedy E watching us live on Instagram. He in regards to Mr. Nealon, Marshawn Nealon, he played the Monday the week he died.
Wow.
Speedy E is a big Dallas Cowboys fan.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I'm glad that you peeked in on us, Mr. Spencer.
Did they just win yesterday?
They won, but they're not in the playoff hunt. And I didn't even bother you when the Bears beat the Cowboys. I said, I'm not even about to go there with you. But thank you for letting us know that, Eric Spencer, my cousin. So we're going to go into Kim's Corner. We're going to start with Omarion saying that he was celibate for 3 years and it gave him the power to say no to anything. If you haven't watched a politics show, Kim really took us aback in the beginning of the show.
I don't see why. I was so confused with that.
I wasn't the only one.
But why were you so that? Tell me now. Why were you so thrown off?
Look, at you don't get too personal here.
I know.
Yeah. So that was personal.
Oh, okay.
celibate. How long have you gone since you started? How long have you gone?
I don't believe in celibacy. I think it's great for other people though.
Oh,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
why don't you believe in? So that's kind of strong. I don't believe in it.
Because like me personally, I don't think that I need to stop doing something to like readjust myself or like, center myself. Like, don't get me wrong. I think that it works, benefits. And like, I've went stints of time without having sex, but like, I've never said like I'm being celibate. I'm just not having sex. But I think that celibacy is a journey, right? It's something that you intentionally do, and you have like a spiritual kind of like walk with it. I've never done that, so I don't call what I've done celibacy.
Have you fasted before?
I don't call it fasting either.
You don't call it fasting?
I don't think any like. Okay. I think we really got to stop mixing the spirit. Like we got to stop that, right? So like celibacy for like fasting is compared to what we fast to get closer to God, right? Mm-hmm. So I personally feel like I had like if you are saying like, oh, I'm fasting from sex, this is like I don't. You might need to go crack open that Bible again and kind of get your wording and stuff together again. Like I just said, I think there's differences. I think that you can go on a journey, celibacy, fasting from sex, and you are doing something spiritual and intentional. And then you can have a phase where you are just not having sex. And then I think that is where I land because I don't equate spirituality and sex together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Bam Flucker, so you a big dog. You ain't got time for all that. Okay. Dating a bisexual man. Have you ever dated bisexual?
No.
Okay. Do you know somebody who has?
No.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Dating a bisexual man is not for the weak. What do you think she meant by that? She opened with that statement.
I think with the one, I think we're a generation too late, right? I think that like our generation was not really focused on sexuality and how this new generation is, right? So like now everything is fluid and a lot of people don't, associate themselves with like a certain gender and things like that. So like them dating a man that also dates men don't really affect them because they, again, like I said, they don't look at the spectrum the same. This is like, oh, like we like each other. I like people. Like I've run into a lot of, this age demographic, not ours, that will literally tell you like, oh, I like people. They don't say man, woman, or anything like that. I think for me personally, it's a no for me because I think exactly what you said. I'm not really up for it. Like, I don't want to have to wonder, like, if I'm enough. Like, I don't want to have to wonder if I'm like just the first step up to you trying to like figure out something in your life. And so like you're keeping a woman around and you're trying to see if a man is something that you want to experience more. So not trying to say that they're hiding like who they are or anything like that. I just think personally for me, it would be a no. But again, like I said, I think we're just a generation too late for this. Yeah.
Went to dinner with one and he pulled out his wallet from a sold out Telfar bag that I wanted. I was so jealous.
Oh, they're a great bag. Love Telfar. And that's Black owned.
Oh.
Yes, Telfar is Black owned. Sure is. I'd definitely take a Telfar bag. Christmas. But yeah, I mean, again, like I said, I think we're a generation too late. I don't really think this is our conversation to have because again, like I said, I've never done it. I don't know any woman that I know that has done it, but I guarantee you if we go, 10 years my junior, whole different type of conversation.
I'm going to find that and I'm going to bring that to the Unapologetic podcast. I just find that to be so fascinating.
Oh, okay.
Yikes. Okay. Summer Walker has really been. She has a new album out that people are really liking.
Really?
You haven't heard. I wanted to put this story in, but I didn't want to keep going too far with ad and everything. But they say that once you hit about 33, 34, you stop listening to the new music.
I'm a 90s R&B girl in my car. So now I will listen to Folded. That's one of my favorite songs right now. That's on my rotation. And I will right now, like in the newers, the ones I listen to Coco Jones. I listen to SZA. her and Kaylani. That's about it.
Yeah, so if I hear it and I like it, I will add it to my rotation. But I'm not, I can't listen to GCI no more. I can't listen to Power 92.
Mm-hmm.
I used to listen to those stations just to get the new music. Mm-hmm. Now it's like,
I'm good.
Yeah, I'll just give you
If it ain't coming through my Spotify, then I don't know what to tell you.
Christopher Billy from the Great Lakes says we know we know people who have, and they just haven't said. Why don't you, enlighten us? Have you ever dated someone who was bisexual, and what was that experience like? If you don't mind sharing, if you have. Summer Walker on her album cover is in a wedding dress, I think, and I thought I had this here, but I don't. And she got an old man in the wheelchair.
She's doing Anna.
Anna Nicole?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Got it.
That old man, did she died? She did too, right?
Yeah.
I don't think she lasted too long.
Oh no, she lasted a while. She did that in her 20s. I think she died in her 40s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Summer Walker says that love can be bought.
Oh, okay.
Do you believe that? And would you go as far as Anna Nicole and Summer Walker as she's implying that she would do?
Yeah, I definitely think love can be bought. For me, it's a no, because I don't need you to need anything for myself. So it's a no for me. Personally, I don't date ugly for money.
Okay.
I think that's just honestly what it is, right? So like, let's just be completely honest. Like, that's the question, right? Like, would you date ugly? Would you date old for money? And it's a no for me, because like me, I have to be attracted to you to even talk to you.
Okay.
I am very mean when it comes to I just personally am. So I am very, very mean when it comes to me giving anybody my attention, and I cannot fake it. So if I think you're unattractive, if I think you're fat, if I think any of those things, like, it's going to be a no for me out the gate.
Did you say fat?
Yes.
Well, 6'2" basketball Bill. We're still on that, and you started the unapologetic.
I don't have any issues with it, so I'm going to stick with what I want.
Right.
Yeah.
You started in 2019, so
wow.
This is year 7.
Wow.
Thank God. We've been giving up on Wednesday night for a long
time. Jesus.
But
yeah,
you are how old? How do you identify? Yeah.
I'm not ashamed of my age. I'm in my 40s.
What's the age if you're not ashamed?
41.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you started here at 34.
I did.
Wow. And you 6'2", basketball Bill.
Yeah.
Still applies.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm good. I know I'm not having any issues.
Wow. Because I understand, who you're attracted to, but by the time you hit your 40s, people usually be a little leaning on that fat.
I don't. Let me tell you something. 20-year-olds. I'm not trying to be facetious. 20-year-olds run me down, so I don't have any issues, and I'm definitely not changing mine just because of my age. So I'm good. And like I said, I can't be bought because I don't do ugly. And I don't care how much money you have. I'm never going to be able to do it.
So you a millionaire. You find a millionaire.
No.
And he takes you out on the date.
I'm dating a millionaire.
Okay.
And he was an asshole. And therefore I don't date him anymore.
And you can't just cheat on him?
No. It's a no for me. I mean, like I said, I laugh at the memes where it's like the girlfriend is like, you finna have to take the ugly for the team. Like, I will be that girlfriend rooting her on to get us the money. I'm mean. Like, y'all get a very nice side of Kim. Y'all really, really do. But like, in this year, I'm just going to be more open and honest. I am a bitch when it comes to dating and when it comes to things like that. And there's things that I am just not going to do. And me dating anybody for money and them not being attractive is just not on my bingo card.
Well, shout out to you, Kim.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
I'm
because
good.
Most women are going to go with the money and they'll just cheat or whatever, or wait for them to die.
Okay.
But
I
you
have
know,
it.
Kim, you
And
are
then the
special.
thing is, I don't think, and I think that waiting on for them to die thing is a false narrative because it's called court and it's called anybody that's been in their life before you contesting that will and you never getting that money. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Kim, thank you. Safe travels back to Carbondale, the 618 I-57 South. Unapologetic Podcast. We are unscripted. We are unedited on all podcast platforms. What you see is what you get. And we don't have to do it because we don't make very many mistakes and we know how to do this thing here. And we've been doing it for a long time.
For a long time.
And we're also on all social media platforms. Shout out to everybody who has watched and loved and supported and shared and liked and talked about us. And shout out to our very special guests that we've had on the show. Great show from Chris Bentley. He is very critical of me at times. So for him to put that, he actually means it. Bam. Send me your new number. We need to get a bear show. And I have another idea that we need to talk about before 2025 ends. December 17th is going to be our last show, wrapping up season 15 of the Unapologetic Podcast.
Yes.
Happy Thanksgiving. Are you going to be here next week? Oh, okay. All right, cool.
No. I'm sorry. I'm like, wait a minute. No, I'm not. So let me say, I'm so sorry. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I will see y'all after Thanksgiving. I'm looking at you like, what you talking about? Let me say something, okay? This holiday, it got me. Y'all don't remember the fact that Thanksgiving was this week, last week? Like it was the 3rd instead of the 4th, and now it's the 4th.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? So it's throwing me off.
Yeah.
Okay. So no, I will not be here next week. So happy Thanksgiving. Please enjoy your people. I am telling y'all from the bottom of my heart, enjoy your people while you can. Okay. My family has been experiencing death left and right, and I am telling you, it is a different season. Okay. So get up. I know you might not want to go sit over your auntie house all day and listen to them complain or whatever. But go and love on your people while you can. And seriously, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yes. As the old folks say, time is not forever.
I know that's right.
We out.